You know, I just wanted something clean, not overdone. Like I said, something to where I liked. You know, I also come from a low riding background, which is why I chose the paint and the way it looks. So, you know, I just wanted something clean, not overdone. You know.
All right, everyone, welcome back to the Moto Anatomy. Today we have Raul. Raul, thank you so much for making time for us, man. I really appreciate it.
Oh, thank you.
So tell us, man, what do you drive?
I drive a 1990 Acura Integra DA GS. You know, it's my baby.
That's your baby? Why an Integra? Why a DA?
A DA, you know, I've always liked the DA platform. I used to own a DB1 back in the day, and I really enjoyed it. It was actually one of my first cars that I had. So I wanted to get another one. This was back in 2006, and I had it, you know, fixed up to where I could according to my budget. And I ended up getting rid of it, and this was probably back in 2006, 2007. So I always had the itch to get another one. And probably about a year ago, I decided to get one, and I decided to, you know, fix it to the way I would have wanted to had it back in the day, but I didn't have the resources to. So it's, you know, it's getting little by little, it's getting there. And, you know, I've always liked the DA platform. I remember going to high school, I would see people around my neighborhood with some really clean ones. And I always liked one. That's why I decided to get one, you know.
So when does the search for this one begin, and where did you pick it up from?
It started, like I said, probably about a year ago. I was on the market for one. I probably for 2-3 months looking for a clean one, you know, somewhere where I could start off with a good platform, not perfect, but not a hoopty either. Right. You know, something with the clean platform. You know, I probably spent about 2 months, you know, looking for one in the market, every day on OfferUp, you know, checking and checking. And I ended up finding one in Bakersfield. So I went over there. Shoot. Yes. I went over there with my brother-in-law. You know, my shout out to both of my brother-in-laws. They went with me. I told them, hey, take me, you know, and just, you know, drive these sides, because I like to smash, you know. I'm hey, but don't leave me just in case this shit breaks down, you know. Just because it's a long drive, you know. I remember when I messaged the guy, I told him hey, dude, I live in LA, you know, is it gonna make it over there? He goes, yeah, it should. I don't see why not, you know. And but yeah, luckily it made it. One thing he didn't tell me was that the gas gauge didn't work. It worked, but it doesn't go all the way down to E. So at a quarter tank, I ran out of gas, and I'm
you're I got gas for days.
Yeah, dude. I'm dude, I still have a quarter tank. Well, you know, and I thought the car had taken a dump, and my brother-in-law helped me push it and everything. And I called the guy, and I was hey, what's up? He's oh yeah, man, I forgot to tell you that the gas gauge works, but once you get down to a quarter tank, you know, that's pretty much E. And I'm yeah, I kind of found that out now, you know. Shout
out to that guy who watches his videos. He knows who he is.
Yeah, but I bought it in Bakersfield, and it's you know, it has its leaks like every other Honda, and it's hurts. It's a, you know, 30-year-old car, but you know, it's been good.
It's been good.
It's been reliable.
So then what was the vision for it?
Something clean, you know, something kind of to where it is now. You know, I just wanted something clean, not overdone.
So the car has been resprayed?
Yes.
What is the color code or the name of the color?
It's you know what, the original color is the Milano red, but when I got it, they had resprayed it to a darker tone of it. I don't know exactly what it was, but I know the original color was Milano red.
Gotcha. Okay. So then what do we have going on in the front end?
In the front end, we have the one-piece JDM headlights.
Mandatory.
Mandatory, yes. We have the 92, 93 front bumper, and we have the JDP rep lip.
Love that lip. Love that.
Yes.
Any future plans for the front end?
Yes. You know what? I might switch to get the legit JDP carbon fiber lip, but you know what? I'm comfortable with this one. I like this one. Is doing the job for now. Other than that, maybe if it comes along the way, the Mugen front bumper. But I mean, those are you know, things that if they come up, fine. If not, I'm content with the way it looks now.
What kind of suspension are you running?
I have ground control coilovers and Kona yellow struts.
Great setup.
Yeah.
Some old school setup.
Kona yellows and ground controls.
So how are you liking it? Do you like it, or you might want to change it up down the road?
You know what? I like it. You know, it has this little bounce to it, but it's a pretty good ride. So I'm pretty content with it.
Any other suspension pieces?
It has the Skunk 2 adjustable control arms in the front and the rear.
Oh, okay. Nice. Then tell us a little about your wheel and tire setup, man.
The wheels are the Work Ewing Emotions, and those are 15 by 7 that I just got re-chromed and restored not too long ago. The wheels are Toyos. I believe they're 195 45 15. Yeah.
There's a lowrider in you, a little polished / chrome look with a nice little cherry.
Give it a little contrast, you know, to stand out. Yes, I wanted something that, you know, that was kind of period correct. You know, I was looking at other great builders and you know, doing my research here and there, and I wanted something that was from that time frame as far as wheel wise was.
Right.
You know.
Nailed it. Cool. And then we make our way to the back. So rear mud flaps, I like that.
Yes.
What else we got going on in the rear?
We have the JDP duckbill, that wing lip. We have the HIC windshield visor, and my exhaust is the RSR exhaust. And I have something for you. This is an Accord 3-piece lip.
Oh, that's why I like the car.
Yes.
So well, that's why.
Yes.
Accord.
So that's an Accord 3-piece lip that was modified and made to fit.
From the 94, 95. Huh?
Yes, correct.
I would have never noticed.
Yes.
Hell yes.
And I think you just installed one not too long ago, or you put it back on your car, or something?
Yeah, I just put it back. It looked really naked without it. Man, this is cool. Deleted the wiper?
Yeah, wiper delete. The side skirts, those are from a DC2 that were made to fit as well. But that's pretty much. Oh, and then I changed to the GSR tail lights, or the 92, 93 tail lights, because I had the 50/50 ones. And I did a tail light swap as well.
Wow, super clean. Any future plans for the outside? Anything that you can think of?
Yeah, there's a couple things. I want to get some other side skirts, maybe some Mugen ones if I see them. They're really hard to get nowadays, you know, but if I come across them, I would want to get some other side skirts. I actually have the Mugen back bumper, but I'm waiting to get the side skirts to get it all repainted at the same time. I want to get the thin moldings, you know, little subtle things here and there that I don't want to do too much, you know, but something, make it look a little cleaner.
It looks absolutely perfect as is.
Thank you.
Nailed it.
Thank you.
All right, Raul, tell us about the interior. Super clean.
Yeah, the interior is pretty much stock, you know, which is one of the main reasons why I liked it. When I bought the car, the previous owner had the interior in really good conditions, with the exception of the carpet, you know, but the seats, everything, they had no burn marks, cigarette marks, tears, or nothing. As far as the interior, I just have the Nardi steering wheel, and that's pretty much it. I had one of those, you know, eBay shift knobs, but I just took it off. I'd rather go with the OEM one, you know, and until I find a nice clean one, I'll go ahead and change the shift knob. But I pretty much want to keep it stock. Maybe somewhere down the line, get the Recaro fishnet seats, the old school ones.
Yes, they definitely go with this.
Yes, so I'm looking to see maybe I get those, but if it comes along, you know, within time,
yeah,
no rush.
Keeping the interior, like the panels that color, or maybe respraying them black, or just keeping it like that?
Probably keeping the same, you know, maybe get them real upholstered. I know a couple of, you know, it's an old car, so a lot of the panel pieces are, you know, the trim is coming off. But, you know, just tighten it up and make it as OEM as possible. You know, I don't want to really do too much on the interior. Just keep it clean, you know.
It's perfect, man. These cars have some of my favorite OEM seats.
Really?
The texture, the style, the you know, the way you feel when you sit in them.
Yeah,
for sure.
They're definitely comfortable, you know.
Cool. Raul, so tell us, what are we staring at, man?
We're looking at a B16. It's a B16 engine with the VTEC, you know. It also has DC headers. It's pretty much it. It has a stock intake. You know, I'm not really a hood popper, you know, or a racer, but it's pretty clean.
It's nice to have that extra power, though, you know.
Yeah,
it's cool. Mishimoto radiator.
Mishimoto radiator. Yeah, innovative motor mounts.
Internals are stock.
Yes.
So it'll run you
all
forever.
Stock internally. NRG adjustable FPR. Skunk 2 radiator cap. You know, little things here and there.
Yeah, definitely. That's pretty cool, man. What are the future plans for the engine compartment?
That's actually what I want to tackle next. You know, I haven't really had time to, like I said, I haven't had that long with the car. I want to do a nice engine tuck, paint hopefully the valve cover, maybe paint it the same color as the car.
Okay.
You know, and just make it look clean, nice. You know, do it like a wire tuck, delete a couple things. You know, that's pretty much it. Get an intake.
No, but it's good, and you've been driving it.
Yes.
You've been driving.
Yes.
I mean, you told me you went to the old school meet all the way to Ventura. You've gone to Corona.
And
so those are big
Bar.
distances from where you're at, and you know, East LA. That's a big distance, and to be cruising it, yeah. I mean, this is cool, man. It's a B16. It's more than enough power. Like you mentioned, it's not about you're not trying to win races. It's just the sound of it, the way you feel when you drive it. That's all that matters.
Yeah, functionality.
And
you know?
you've had the car for what, a year?
Yeah, like a year, a little bit over a year.
What you've done to the car is amazing. I can't even imagine what you're gonna be doing with the engine compartment once you actually start tackling that. So, nah, man, this is pretty cool. Thank you. This is really, really good. All right, Raul, thank you so much for making the time for us, man. Absolutely gorgeous car. Love what you've done to it, man. It's just perfect. Any future plans that you may have forgotten about, and any shout outs?
Like I said, just the couple things that I wanted to do as far as the moldings, the side skirts, but mostly just the engine compartment that I really want to clean up, you know, and so it could flow with the rest of the car. Nothing too much, but just clean it up. As far as shout outs, you know, I just want to shout out all the people that helped me along the way of building this car. My wife, first and foremost, for putting up with all of this, you know. I want to give a shout out to my wife, Arias. My homeboy, Andrew, from Team Risk. You know, he's the one that really put all the wrench time with me in this car, in this build. My brother-in-law, Leo and Max, that they've also helped me with the build of this car a lot. If it wasn't for them, you know, it wouldn't be to where it is now. My compadre at OEM Paints, that he's the one that sold me the paint for this car. Carlos's Auto Body Shop and Paint. And my homeboy Arturo at Top Shine Detailing, that he always takes care of me when I need to get washed, when I'm too lazy to wash it. But that's pretty much it, you know. Just those people that really were essential to it. You know, my homeboy Andrew and my brother-in-laws, they're the ones that really were in this with me throughout the whole thing. You know, I want to give a special shout out to them.
Well, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you for making the time. Thank you for the support. It's pretty surreal that we are here now just interviewing based on the fact that you would leave comments on the other videos. So I really, really appreciate it, man. And as you can tell, it's just to educate and motivate other builders just like you. And I'm sure you're doing that for somebody else now who's watching the video. So thank you for your time, man. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. You're a really cool guy. I love your content, love what you do, and you know, thank you for the opportunity.
Oh wait, after. All right, well, thank you so much, man, and we'll catch you in future car meets.
Like, thank you.
¿Qué año es el carrito?
90. Gracias.
So what? He asked you to take a picture of your own car?
My own car. What is this?
Con unos huevotes. Tómame una foto, güey.
A mí me gustan los Hondas.
Tómame foto que enseñe el carro y el muro bien vergas.
Bien chingón.
Gracias, señor.
I grew up in this park. I played basketball in this gym, you know, so it's active here. But then she had another store down the street, the next block over. So I'm from this. Actually, in the other basketball court, the outside one.
Yeah. Raul, man. But look at you now. Now you drive a D8.
I'm gonna be famous now.
Famous. I swear, people act like they watch my videos. Like only like 30 people, and then the rest is me just fucking replaying the video. All right, 3, 2, 1.
I'm gonna be like that guy Alex that the one foot the blue EF. That was the quickest engine.
You open it, you close
it. See, I think I'm gonna be faster than his.
Nah. Alright, let's see that. Ah, nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it's still dripping water.
I thought you said you didn't clean it. Liar.
I didn't. I swear to God, I haven't.